Record that, hit the record button. All right, very good. So you're hearing this at the very, very, very beginning. You're in a unique situation. Let me just share with you my story. My name again is Mel Gill. I'm here in the San Francisco Bay Area. I was born and raised here, grew up here, and met my wife, who was also born here, born in Oakland, and grew up here in the Bay. And we've raised three kids over the last 31 years that we've been married. 31 years, wow. But just through our first year of marriage, we got introduced to a concept that we had no clue about, because I was only 21 and she had just turned 19, right? So we were super young and didn't have any job background or business background or anything else. But something about timing, we were at the right place at the right time. And we were just naive enough as kids to pay attention and learn. And we started to learn, which turned into earn. And when we learned and earn, I can tell you that we haven't done anything else in over 3 decades. This is what we do every single day. And we've been able to raise our kids here very, very well because of it. But also we've been able to teach a lot of people to do the same thing that a couple of kids did to hit a home run. And some of them did way better than us, right? And what we were able to teach them and duplicate this. Well, just last year in 2020, we got a hold of a brand new concept, something totally exclusive, something totally you've never heard about, something totally different. And we thought, man, this is the next big thing that's going to happen. And then the pandemic started. So it was like, man, we got blindsided with that lockdown, pandemic. And then, I said, man, how are we going to do this? And so we got on Zooms last year, right? And the first couple of people I introduced were in the Philippines, some of my friends over there. And then I introduced some people in Dubai, and then they introduced some people into Europe. And that's where it's been going in 2020. And then 2021, just 6 weeks ago, my buddy said, let's talk to Don Joseph. And we did that 6 weeks ago, and look where we are now. People are learning, people are earning, people are improving their health. It's just been absolutely amazing in just 6 weeks. So for brand new people listening in, or even if you heard this once or twice, pay attention and learn, because that's what I did at 21. I started to learn, pay attention, and started to plug into the systems and the trainings. And we just had a training from a guy in Dubai a couple of days ago. It was absolutely off the charts. And, you just pay attention, and good things can happen. So what I'm going to do right now is pop open some slides. So it's real visual. So hopefully you're not just on your cell phone, but on a computer, so you can see the slides and get a visualization. Because if you're like me, man, a picture tells it, right? And then after that, we go through the slides. I want you to stay tuned for the best part of everything we got. And that's meeting the people that are real people doing real things, changing real lives. And I want you to meet the people right after we get done with the slides. So give me a second here to pop open this. 1 second. Got to get the PowerPoint here loaded up. And we just did the first one 6 weeks ago, and here we are in the United States. This is pretty cool. All right, hang on. All right. Let me know, whoever's unmuted, if you could see it.
We got full screen.
All right, very good. So for brand new folks, let me tell you that the stage of the thing here right now is we are in the private soft launch. This is before Nebraska hears about it, before Miami hears about it, before it goes to New York, before it goes to Arizona. It's just brand new soft launch before we go to the 50 states. And this is where we call founding members, right? And I call it history in the making, because this only happens once. There's only a one time at the very, very beginning. We did the private soft launch for the Philippines last year, and they've never had it again, because then they move forward and now they got thousands of people out there, right? Well, then we had the private soft launch, in Dubai, same thing. But now here in the United States, it's a special time for everybody that's involved right now. Where we go next, then we open up the full 50 states in a United States pre-launch. What does pre-launch mean? Special incentives, special timing, special promotions, all kinds of things. And you're considered a founding member. So I don't know the last time you heard about something where you could be at the very, very beginning and be a founding member. It's pretty cool. So the name of the company is Renow Global. Okay. And our tagline is a business of changing people's lives. We're going to share that with you momentarily on how exactly we do that. You know, what I'd ask you to do is keep your mind open, right? Because it's like a parachute. It only works when it's open, right? So definitely do that. I did that. It served me very, very well. The other thing I ask you, not 30 minutes, but probably about 20 minutes here or less, is silence your cell phones, meaning that, you know, don't be text messaging and doing all that kind of stuff while we're looking at this, because you might miss a word that's on one of the slides that could pivot your family's financial future. You might hear something that's said that could pivot your financial future. You don't want to miss that by answering a text message that you could answer later, right? So let's focus, focus, focus. So first question I want to ask, because I know I had to ask myself this and everybody else did during the pandemic, during the lockdown, is, you know, man, lives are changing, businesses are closing, unemployment's changing. Look at the gas prices now. The world is changing. Do you have a plan B? You know, because you can't just be secure with your one source of income. Do you have a side hustle? Do you have a secondary income? And read what it says on the slide. If something happened to your main source of income, how long could you live on your savings? Now, that's a scary thing to think about, right? So we found a way, and it's actually formulated by a guy that wrote the best-selling book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and he also wrote the Cash Flow Quadrant. Check this chart out, okay? He drew out the chart. There's only 4 ways to earn income in the world today. Now look on the left where it says E, that's an employee. Right? You know what that shows is just exchanging time for money. And we all know how this works. You go to the job, you get paid for your time, and you go back to the job and you get paid for your time. You're getting paid just for the time that you put in. You can't get ahead exchanging time for money. So you're at a job, right? And you're not getting ahead. So the other thing you do is, like my buddy Ron, buy yourself a job. He bought himself a Subway sandwich, right, store, and he earns, like he said, $5,000 to $7,000 a month, right? So he just basically bought himself a job. But what he's got, the taxes, the headaches, managing these teenage kids every day, the stress. So that's the E and the S on that left side. That's 97% of the world is on that side. What we're going to show you today is how to get on the right side of this chart, okay? That's the B. B is where you have a business that has a system that works for you, and that's what you're going to hear about, okay? Then when that system works, it creates cash flow. What you do with the cash flow, invest it into cryptocurrency, invest it into real estate, invest it into the stock market. You make money work for you, right? Make money work for you. And so that's what we're going to talk about, because at a job, you know, check it out, the 40-40 plan, you know this, you work 40 hours a week for 40 years and you retire on 40% of what you used to get paid on. Now, it's okay because you got to pay the bills, you got to put food on the table, but it's not the way out. You can't create wealth because there's no leverage exchanging time for money. You know, the other thing I think about is some of my friends, you know, they go to work, you know, traffic, they come home late, they eat a dinner, they go to sleep, and guess what they do tomorrow? The same exact thing. Go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. I call it a vicious cycle. That's all on that left side of that chart. What we're going to show you is that, you know, there's no way as an employee to get to the top, slim chances, right? You got to get past the supervisors, managers, how many years it can take you, and how much room is there through that competition, building somebody else's dream. Sorry, I had to get a sip of water. And what we're going to talk to you about, don't build somebody else's dream, build your dream. So the question is, what's your dream, right? So getting on the right side of the equation, we found a way to show people that they can live their dream life and not exchange time for money. So who we are, Renown Global. We're headquartered right here in the United States. We started, like I said, in 2020, but we started overseas, you know, in the Philippines, in Europe, and Dubai. And corporate management has 18 years full-time experience in this industry. We found a way to get some award-winning products and services and use them as leverage as a financial vehicle, okay? And we've got a proven formula where people follow a step-by-step system of success, right? And what we help you do is save money. Everybody wants to save money, of course. We help you with personal development, get your mind better, get your body better, be better. We help you with branding, social media. You know, it's a big deal right now in the world, social media. And of course, lifestyle. Go to a better dinner this weekend. Go to a better vacation this summer, you know? So it's about lifestyle. And finally, health. You know why? Because none of this other stuff I said even matters if you don't have your health. Health is the number one wealth. Now, who's at the helm of this? Well, Mel and Amy Gill, that's myself, my wife, right? 30 years experience in this full time. And our claim to fame is we've helped our team mates, many of them do better than us, make more money than us, reach the top 1% of income earners around the world. And when you help others get what they want, you get what you want, right? And that's what's been happening with us. So let's jump right into health and wellness. I want you to ask a couple of what if questions. Now, check this out. What if you had something that was so unique, your neighbor had never heard about it? Your buddy that you went to school with had never heard about it. Your friend that from college that lives in New York had never heard about it. Your mom had never heard about it. Your brother and sister, it's unique, right? What if we were lucky enough to tie up the exclusive worldwide rights to have it? The worldwide marketing rights. And what if it was proven since 2014 with NBA athletes, college athletes, NFL athletes, results with people from 8 years old to 89 years old, proven, okay? Life-changing, absolutely dramatically life-changing, right? And it's for everyone with huge market potential. In fact, it's the number one consumed beverage in the world. So let's jump right into, before I even jump into it, we got to do a product disclaimer because I'm telling you right now, the Philippines, they're going crazy with the results, right? So we want to protect everybody and say, hey, you know what? This is not a drug. We don't diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. It's all health. And when your mind works at a different level and your body works at a different level, you become another level. And that's the result we get, all natural, right? So let's jump right into our flagship product, Black MP Living Water. I can tell you this, the water you drank, earlier this morning or this afternoon, it's been hot in the Bay Area. The water you drank is not a living water. We're going to talk about what's a living water, right? MP stands for minerals and probiotics. This is endorsed by the NFL alumni, the pro football legends, and we give the charity from each bottle to the Caring for Kids charity, okay? What's in it? It's a black glass of water, right? You heard it. The water's black, and it's naturally black, and I'm going to show you why in a minute because of the minerals in it, but what they do. But it contains soil-based probiotic, fulvic and humic minerals, which I'm going to show you next, 77 trace minerals, more electrolytes than the number one sports drink in the world. It's alkaline, and its pH levels all the way up to 10. It's USDA organic, dairy-free, no sugar added, no artificial coloring. There's no coloring to make it black, and it's gluten-free, right? What makes it black? Something called humic minerals. What else does humic minerals do? They reduce the inflammation in your body. Your doctor tells you reduce your inflammation. It also boosts your immune system. From COVID, not only is a plan B on everybody's mind, but their immune system. Because the next COVID might come around in 3 years, you got to get your immune system up, right? So, and healing your digestive tract disorders, that was my first result from the product, and it does many, many things. Fulvic minerals, this is Mother Earth. This comes from the soil, deep within the soil. The stuff that we used to get in our foods, we can't get in our foods anymore because soils are depleted. So you get it in the fulvic minerals. What does it do? It increases oxygen. It helps convert the sugars into energy in your body, balances your hormones. It's a powerful antioxidant. I mean, on and on, And then I mentioned probiotics. I didn't even know this fact before a year ago, but 80% of your immune system's in your gut. And if you have a bad gut, folks, you got a bad immune system. You don't want that. We learned that during COVID. You don't want that. So you need the probiotics, soil-based probiotics, all in this little black glass of water. Can you believe that? More electrolytes, like I said, than the top sports drinks. What do electrolytes do? Athletes will tell you, prevent muscle cramps. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And it regulates the acidity in the blood. It's amazing. Alkaline, you can Google why you need alkaline to protect yourself, protect yourself from all the bad cells, right? And a pH level of up to 10, like I talked about, right? Okay. Now, if we're the only ones with this product and your neighbors have never heard about it, that's called an opportunity, right? And so what we do with that is we make it into a financial vehicle. We use that product and those exclusive rights and the blessing that we have in our hands to show people a better way and a way out. And so that's why this guy's screaming, show me the money. How do we make the money with this system and with this unique situation, right? So let's jump right into that. So what we do is we get you on the right side of that equation we talked about by creating wealth with leverage, okay? There's a better way. And J. Paul Getty, the very first billionaire in the United States, J.P. Getty, here's what he said. I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts rather than 100% of my own. Let that sink in. That means not getting paid from exchanging time for money, not getting paid on only your efforts, but getting paid on a team effort. That's how you create wealth. So here's how we move the product, right? This financial vehicle. Normally, it goes from the manufacturer to all the middleman stuff. That's all them trucks you see on the highway and the freeway, all the middleman's taking it through all that. And then finally gets to the retail store, they mark it up, and finally it gets to you, right? Guess what? That's 75% of the cost. Look at the screen there, 75% of the cost. Well, what if we cut a deal with a manufacturer and said, we're going to take it direct to the consumer? That's our business model. Eliminate all the middlemen. So now what happens? 75% of that product cost goes to who? Goes to you, all of us, the brand promoters, because we take it from the manufacturer direct and eliminate all the middleman stuff. And that's called money that's available. And that's why there's big income here. You know, how big is this? You've heard of different companies. You've heard of different products. You know, they're out there. We're just unique. And I'm going to show you why. But it's bigger than the music industry, right? It's bigger than the video game industry. Network marketing, direct sales is bigger than Netflix and the movie industry. Wow. It's 181 billion, going to 200 billion right now. And guess where it's going next? In the next 5 years, they say $1 trillion. Guess what? 400 billion of that goes to who? All of us. All of us, right? So that's where the big money is. Now, let me tell you this, okay? I've been working hard and smart for 30 years. There is no free ride, but I've been following a system working smart, and you can too. But since the money's so big, we got to protect it by letting you know that this is not a lottery. This is not a free thing. You know, it's something where it takes effort, but you have a team that helps you, and you have a system that gives you that effort. So there's multiple ways to get paid. Wednesday payday every week, and then once a month we have a monthly bonus as well. So multiple streams of income, weekly and monthly. We're going to show you how we do that. First of all, if this product is as hot as I just shared it with you, and your friends are sharing it with you, that it really lowers your blood sugar, you know, helps with your blood pressure, helps you wake up smarter, helps you wake up stronger, helps you feel better throughout the day, helps your digestive system, on and on, right? Because your body's getting what it needs. Guess what? You share that with a friend or anybody, you make 30% immediately. And if they live far away from you, we give you a free retail shopping link. You send them the link, they buy it, company ships the product, you still make 30% on Wednesday. That's real simple. That's called retail, right? Next thing, invite somebody to a presentation like this or to one of our other tools. They see it for themselves. There's no selling, there's no convincing. They just say, man, this looks real good. I want to get on that. I want to try that. I want to do that. I want to follow the system. You earn a 20% bonus. Well, during pre-launch, we're going to give you a 30% bonus, and you can refer as many people as you like. That's the work. You don't have to learn everything. You just refer, right? Just share it, right? And that's how you get paid. Now, here's what that billionaire, that first billionaire was talking about, leverage. Here, when they get a result on this and they share it with somebody else and say, look, man, I made $350 this week, and this is what it's done for my blood sugar and my health. Look at that. Guess what? You don't even know that person that came through and got product or got on the system. You get paid. And they share with a couple people, you get paid from people you don't even know. That's called getting away from exchanging time for money. That's called creating leverage, right? And then here's a fun bonus. We say this is the dinner bonus. Right now, we got a promotion going on for the month of May where it's actually $200. So $200. Simply share this with two people that get on the product who share with two others, and you get a $200 bonus, right? What do you do with that bonus? You take your spouse to dinner and say, check this out, honey, dinner's on me. $200 dinner. That's a pretty nice steak dinner, right? And the company's paying for it with this executive bonus that you earned, right? Just by teaching two to reach two. Simple as that. Now, why are we doing this? You know why? Because I'm in California and some of you are on the East Coast, but we got something here in California called PG&E. And I've been paying PG&E for years and years. It doesn't go away. It's called a residual bill. I pay my water bill every month. It doesn't go away. My cell phone bill every month. Those are residual bills. Well, if you got residual bills, check this out on the screen. Why not have residual income? Residual income means when this bottle gets empty and everybody's getting results, they're feeling good. They don't want to go back to feeling bad. That's why we have so many athletes that just stay on it. And when the product gets empty, you reorder, they reorder, the team reorders, strangers reorder, you get paid. That's called residual income. Starts at $25 when you have 3 products and 6 products move on the team, and then it goes to $250, $2,500 a month. Would it help your mortgage or rent? I think it would help, right? And then we go up into the baseball player type income as well, based not on qualifications, based simply on volume. It's really, really simple deal. Okay. One bonus that's real popular now overseas on this screen, if you check it out, in the Philippines, we got a lot of people now getting 1 star. 1 star means they're making $1,000 a week. We give them an extra bonus when they hit it twice, another 1,000, right? 2 star. We've got 2 stars in the Philippines and Dubai. They make $2,000 a week. We give them an extra bonus on another 2,000. 5 star, 10 star, all the way up to 25,000. It's already moving over there. It's going to do the same thing over here, right, in the United States. And then we have a consistency bonus. Once your check is like $500 or $600 every single week, you get extra bonuses. If it's $700 every week, extra bonuses. $1,000 a week, extra bonuses. This is a consistency bonus. Now, finally, here's one of my fun bonuses that I like, and that's the Lifestyle Car Club bonus. You know, I know you're paying a car payment. Why? Let the company pay for it on top of all your bonuses and commissions. Here's how that works. Not on qualifying, but really on just product movement. Not just from you, but your entire organization. The people that you don't even know. And when 30 pieces of product move on one side and 60 pieces of product, right? That might be 6 people with 10 customers that are buying 1 bottle. That's 60 right there. You get a $300 car payment. Then we got the $600 car payment and move up to the $1,200 car payment. Check out, Google it, the brand new 2021 Escalade, man, brand new leather, brand new electronics. Why pay for it? Let the company pay for it. You get it for free in your driveway. And your friend asks you, man, that's the brand new one. He sits in and he smells the leather and he says, man, how much do you pay for this every month? Nothing. What? What are you talking about? Nothing. All right. Come at 6 p.m. and check out this Zoom meeting and you can get your Escalade for free also. That's how that works, right? And then I believe this year we'll probably get some people that hit the PCQ. That's a $3,000 a month. We call that the Bentley bonus.
Yes.
Somebody's excited about that. All right. Woo. You haven't had events because the pandemic and the lockdown, we can't get together physically, but they did let a little bit release in the Philippines. We had our first event I think it was month before last. 250 people showed up for the event. This is where we give the recognition. One of the recognition points, we've contracted with the company that made the Super Bowl ring for the New England Patriots. So it's a gold and diamond Super Bowl ring. As soon as you earn $50,000 in 12 months or less, you know, you get that ring. We already got a guy in Dubai hit that. Once you get $100,000, you get a bigger ring. We already got a guy that hit that. Now they're going for the 250, the 500, and the $1 million ring. The ring just gets bigger and bolder at each level. We give out these rings at the event, like the event we did in the Philippines for 250 people, right? How do we get paid every week? We tied up with a company called MassPay. MassPay just pays everybody. They press a button, and everybody that's earning gets paid electronically, and then they send you an email that says, hey, Mary, you just earned $250. Then Mary just has to just log into her MassPay account that we give for free included when you get started. And guess what? She transfers it to Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase Bank, wherever she banks, or she can get a Visa debit card and just go to the ATM machine every Wednesday or go shopping with her Visa debit card as well. That's how we pay weekly, every single week. Okay. Now, I know you've heard of different companies in this industry, different products in this industry, of course. But what if this was different? What makes us different? I'm telling you, the teamwork. Meet the team. That's the best part. And the system we got. You know, now everybody in the United States is learning the system that works in the Philippines and Dubai. We've got a full support system. The other thing, there's no product like this with any other company. So it's unique, right? We've got the exclusive worldwide rights. The compensation, everybody else makes you qualify. We make it just on pure volume. It's very unique compensation. People, we put people first because this is not started by corporate guys, franchise guys, real estate guys. This is people from this industry that know that people come first, right? And a big vision for the future. Where are we going to be with this project in 2023? With this project in 2025? It's going to be absolutely amazing. You know why? Look at that last line. Because we got timing right now of being a founding member, being at the very beginning. And it's only been 6 weeks here in the United States. And that's why I say timing is everything. Everybody will tell you it's better to have timing than to be smart. So timing. Get in before the masses. You know, we just crossed up probably, I think, 100 people so far in 6 weeks, right? Next, we're going to 500. You got to get in before the 500. And then after that, we're going to 5,000. You got to get in before the 5,000. That's called timing, right? So you get to get in here at the very, very beginning. And that's what this chart shows right here. Okay. Now, this is my favorite slide because this is a wake-up call. A wake-up call for me or anybody else looking at the slide. Okay. The left side of that equation, remember that chart that we talked about? Don't listen to us tonight and stay at your job. That's where 95% of the people are. Okay. You see how that guy, okay. What's the date today? May 13th? May 13th. May 13th, 2022 is coming whether you like it or not, 1 year from today. You say, forget about this and stay at your job. Good. Keep paying bills, keep going to work, keep going through traffic. That's cool, man, because you know what? Respectable. Pay bills, you got to put food on the table. I get it. Okay. However, take a chance and go part-time with us. Don't quit your job. Part-time. Follow the system. Plug in. Get results for your health, number one, right? And part-time, 1 year from now, May 13th, you say, man, I didn't make $1 million, but I can't believe every single month, this company sends me $6,000 every single month. And I have not quit my job. I still got my job money and my job that I've been having, right? You're going to be smiling like that dude on the right. And here's why. You got an extra $6,000 on top of your job money and you're still part-time. And what's that going to help you do? You're definitely going to go to better dinners with your family. You're definitely going to go to a better vacation with your family. You're definitely going to have a better Christmas. You're definitely going to do more for your charities in your church. You're going to do more because you got more. You got an extra $6,000 part-time with this system. That's real. And that's going to happen with some people that are listening right now. Then there's other people that say, man, I'm going to put this pedal to the metal and I can't wait to quit my job. And 1 year from now, they have quit their job because they're making $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month. Some people will be making $30,000 or $50,000 a month. Yes, that will be real. Okay. That's how this company works. That's how this industry works. Right. And when that happens, you don't need a job. But what are you going to do with $30,000 a month? That's more than your bills. You're going to invest and make money work for you. You're going to invest in cryptocurrency. You're going to invest in real estate. You're going to invest in the stock market, and you're going to get your $30,000 a month plus the investment from making money work for you. That's called the freedom of being a full-time entrepreneur with Renown Global. And you've got freedom to do what you want to do, where you want to do it, whenever you want to do it, with whoever you want to do it. That's what I wish for you 1 year from now. That's called living your dream life. That's real. Okay. So brings me back to that slide. What's your dream? Think about that. Okay. I don't think it's working for somebody else and making them rich. I think it's a better way for you and your family. That's what I think it is. Right. So why join now? All the reasons we talked about. Timing. I'd get in timing. Freedom. You need time. Freedom. You need money. Freedom. Residual income. Work hard once and the bottle keeps getting empty. Then the money keeps coming in from the team. Plan B. COVID-19, coronavirus made everybody wake up. You need another stream of income. And then, of course, some people know that there's big income involved here and they go for that, right? So those are the reasons to join, right? What does it take to join? We made it real simple. $49, $49. It gets you that retail shopping link that we talked about. It gets you that payment system that we talked about. It gets your own website. It even gets your own back office that tracks everything so you don't have to do the work over there. And it gets you all the products discounted at wholesale. That's $49, right? Then after that, you need this product, man. Everybody does. This is crazy. It's the #1 health product in the world right now. And guess what? During pre-launch, we give you extra bottles. So a starter pack, we give you 3 instead of 2. Diamond pack, it's better pricing. You get the discounted product and we give you an extra bottle on that. And if you want the best pricing, we got the platinum pack. You get 20 bottles, right? For the best price. And that's for everybody that you know. So that's the pre-launch packages. It doesn't matter where you get, what you get, just get in where you fit in. That's what we always say, for sure, right? All right. So the next thing is we have free shipping right now, only during pre-launch. In those other countries I talked about, we charge them shipping, right? But during pre-launch, it's free shipping when your bottle runs out. When your bottle runs out, we got free shipping, but only for a limited time during pre-launch. So here's the deal. You got to let the person know who invited you, I'm an A, B, or C. A means, hey, man, I'm in. That's A, right? Because you got the vision. You saw this right away. B, I got a couple of questions. Here's what I recommend. Get your questions answered quickly because you want to be in before the next 500 people that come in, right? And then C, I'm telling you this, your kids need this, okay? They need the product. Your parents need this. Your brother and sister need this. You need the products. So C means, man, I'm not at the right time in my life for a business, but I need this because I want to wake up better. I want to wake up feeling better. I want to go to sleep feeling better, right? And I want my health up because, I want to be my immune system right. So A, B, or C, simply let the person know who invited you. That's the next step. And what you can do today, free, is lock your spot before the next 500 people come in. Lock your spot. The person introduced you can show you how to get that for free, but it's positioning, timing, and calling yourself a founding member here in the United States, right? So with that, I'll welcome you to Renown Global. Stand by for the best part that we're about to do right now. And let me log out of this screen. Sorry about that. Here we go. All right. We're coming back. Here we are. There's my video screen. Okay, I'm back with everybody. Good to see everybody. What I want to do real quick. Okay, this is the very, very, very best part, because you know what? The company's real and the product is real, and you may or may not know that yet. But what I really know is the people are real, and the people are getting real results on the product and real results on the money. We just had our third payday. Very, very exciting in just 6 weeks, right? We've built up to that. Every Wednesday's payday. But let me do this. Let me shoot over to my friend in Antioch, California, the Bay Area here, for those of you in the East Coast, and Marcia Barrow. I'm sorry. I'm always like, because you know what? Pamela messes me up because she puts Barrow right before Brooks. So I always see that first. But Marcia Barrow, I'll definitely pass it over to you for a minute if you don't mind unmuting yourself. Let us know who you are, where you're at, and why'd you decide to come in and be a part of the Renown family? So over to you.
Okay. So like you said, I'm Marcia Barrow, sister of Pamela. She's the one that actually introduced me to the product. And, I sat in on a couple of the Zoom calls, but I wanted to give myself at least a month before, I started kind of sharing what was going on with me. But within that third week, I was ready to share because, I was feeling it. I wasn't like slacking energy, but it definitely gave me more energy, and I was able to sleep. And that's when I heard the first person say, I'm sleeping better. And in my head, antenna went up like, okay, he said sleeping. So I wanted to see if that really, really, if that's something that was one of the benefits from the product. And it was. So of course I joined, and last night I was able to bring in my daughter and my other sister. And so we're ready to do this.
There you go.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. And I have a friend of the family's that's here tonight on the Zoom call, Vernon. So hopefully, he got an ear tonight too. So
right on. That's awesome. And for those of you that are brand new looking at us, and when we do this, we ain't crazy. This is the new Zoom world, and people can't hear you clapping because you're muted. And so the vibe, we raise the vibe by showing love and doing that, right? So thank you, Marcia. Beautiful to hear from you. Let's shoot over to my friend out there on the East Coast, Deacon Paul Jackson. Would love to have you just share a couple of thoughts on who you are, where you are on the East Coast, why you what resonated with you, why you decided to join the team.
Thank you, Mel. Excellent presentation. Good evening to all assembled. I come to be invited by Robert Smith, my brother. Don reached out to Robert. Robert reached out to me. Both of these gentlemen, high integrity, credibility beyond reproach. So I was very receptive. What I realized, the product was a phenomenal product. I tasted it. I enjoyed it. It was unique in its color because it was black. It really drew me in. I could see that it was enhancing as far as the benefits were concerned. I realized that it oxygenated and it hydrated the blood. And I live in Maryland. I'm into gold and silver acquisition along with a little cryptocurrency. But health and wellness is my passion. That's what resonates with me. When I saw that it had a pH of 10, I realized what alkalinity is. Alkaline. Anything in an alkaline environment thrives. When you're in an acidic environment, it's to your deprivation, and that takes away. So I realized that this alkaline environment suppress cancer cells. Cancer cells cannot live in an alkaline environment. Then I was able to see that this provided me an additional income stream. Multiple streams of income is very important. I'm on the right side of the quadrant, and I thank God for that. I also thank God that one of the deaconess at my church, which is the right arm of my pastor, she happens to be on the call tonight.
Awesome.
So when I travel, Mel talk about traveling. I like traveling all inclusive, But when you have money, that's really not an issue. So I'll be reaching out to her for that. But I'm thankful that this product allows one to change their environment, socially enhance people that come into my direction, because I'm able to put them in a position where they're able to create a stimulus, a weekly financial stimulus. Every Wednesday, they can position themselves to get paid. That's very big. What that provides is a cash infusion. Everybody's looking for a cash infusion. And then leverage, creating a leverage that will provide a legacy. I'm responsible for my grandchildren. My word, my Bible tells me we're supposed to leave a legacy for our children's children. So I'm committed to that. I follow Mel's example. I see how Mel has provided for his family, how he's created a legacy for his family, and that's the position we all want to be in. And then last, but most importantly, we being the children of a king, we're not supposed to live in despair. We should promote prosperity over mediocrity. So we're in a position to thrive. And I thank God that not only can we intake this product through drinking it and have health benefits, but we can change our financial position from prosperity to wealth, So I thank God for all of that. It's been a true blessing for me. And I love the people. I love the women in this association too. Women get it done. And that always motivates me. And I see the women and the quality of the leadership of women on this call. And I'm anticipating big things for this company because of the leadership that is before me. So thank you, Mel. I appreciate the opportunity to share. And I thank you for sharing this opportunity with me.
All right. Lots of love, Deacon Paul Jackson. That was excellent, excellent, excellent. And I'll tell you what, you might not be a woman listening on here right now, but you know a woman. And that's good enough. That's good enough, because you know what? It's not who you know, it's who they know, right? And I mean, that's how it worked for my wife and I, because we were kids. Nobody was listening to us, but we got a couple people in, and then they had better connections than us. So if you're not a woman, but you see the women taking off, you might know women, and that's good enough to take you all the way to the top. What I'd like to share, though, really is also, giving everybody a perspective on this, how it started for me and the product and what it is. But I'll tell you what, I was looking for something for the last 2 years, right? And my friend said, man, I know you're looking. I ran into these guys. They got black water. And I was like, what's black water? And he's like, come with me to Visalia, California. I was like, all right, I'll fly down there. He said, no, man, there's no airport down there. You got to drive. So, here from the Bay Area, it was a 3.5 hour drive, right? So I was like, I was trusting my friend. And I walked in there and I didn't know none of the story. And so, big, tall dudes like, greeting me, saying hello. And I find out that they're NFL alumni guys. The main guy played for the Los Angeles Rams, and also the USFL and the Rams back then when they were the Los Angeles Rams. And so they're showing me what they've been doing since 2014. And they're showing me all these results, different, people from high school kids, college wrestling athletes, and in major league, baseball players and grandparents and all this stuff. And the main guy that formulated this, the ex-NFL, ex-Los Angeles Rams, he was in pain. After you play football like that and you get beat up, every time you wake up, it's your back, it's your knees, you're messed up, right? And so, he needed something, right? And it worked for him. And then he said, man, I'm on a mission, because them kids in high school, what they're taking is Gatorade and Sportaid, which is all sugar. And he said, I'm going to give them something better. And he started giving them this, and they started perking up, better recovery, less muscle issues. They had the stamina, no sugar drop from Gatorade stuff. And he started putting it in the high schools and the colleges around his area, because his sons were playing, college wrestling. They were doing college wrestling. And from there, they got the big idea to take it to a couple of grocery stores here in California. So now they got a couple of Lucky stores and stuff like that. So I heard all this and I said, man, and then, they showed me a testimonial from Lawrence O'Neal, ex-football player Lawrence O'Neal. And I was like, yeah, man. And, I was, because I played a little bit of ball in high school and stuff, but I was too small and too slow, so I didn't continue forward. But I'm always excited about athletes and stuff like that. And so I was like, man, Lawrence O'Neal, and they showed me all these testimonials, and then they showed me how the product works. And here's how it works, right? You see that bottle right there? You put a pinch of this in there, a little pinch. The whole thing turns black. It bonds to the water. Nothing goes to the bottom. It just bonds to the whole thing. I saw this happening in front of my eyes, and then they said, taste it. And I was just like, man, what's this thing? And it looks nasty. What's it going to smell like? And it had no smell. And then I was ready to squint my eyes and hold my throat because I was like, what does it taste like? I tasted it just like that. And I was like, it doesn't taste like nothing but water. And they were like, exactly. We've been working on this for years. And so then they just showed me all the stuff that's in it. And I couldn't even believe it. And then I negotiated for the exclusive rights for our company to take it around the world because they had just brought it to some grocery stores. And I said, man, we'll take it in every state because they're mainly in California. And then I said, hey, we'll take it outside the states. And that's where we are today. We have an opportunity where we have this and nobody else has this. And that's really, really the strong opportunity. So yeah, I just want to give everybody a perspective on this thing because it is hot. It is to us. But back to the most important part, the people. And Mr. Dana Howard's on to a great start, right? And you're just getting started. You're brand new like the rest of us. But we'd like you to unmute real quick. And I don't even prepare anybody. I just call on people I see on the screen. And Dana, I just looked at you real quick and thought, let's hear from you real quick. Who you are, where you're from, your background, and why you're here on this project.
Well, my name is Dana Howard, and I'm from Oakland, California. I was in the sporting industry as a coach in Oakland for 15 years. So I know what it is to coach, and I know the results. If you get the right person to coach you, you can be successful. So, and I want to thank Don Joseph and you, Mel, and my sponsor, which is Mr. Norman Brown. What happened is he had called me, and I'm like, okay, Mr. Norman, what is it? He said, I got to show you something. So when he came by the house, I'm like, okay. So he showed it to me. I was impressed. I was like, well, he said, taste it. Same as you, Mel. Tasted it, didn't taste anything, couldn't smell anything. So, the light came on. I'm like, okay, what's next? He said, okay. Then he helped me join the company. So as soon as he done that, I got excited. I said, I got to share this with everybody I know. I've been sharing it with my daughter, my relatives, my sisters in Illinois. So I've been getting a good start, and I got a good, leadership behind me. So I got a lot of confidence, and I'm excited. It takes a lot to get me excited. And this is a great product. So
those Wednesday checks will definitely get you excited.
That's another thing. I'm like, wait a minute, I got a little check, Mel. So I'm working on a bigger check, but I want to share this. The product is phenomenal. So I've been just giving the product away. I'm not even worried about selling it right now. I just want everybody to have some. So that's what I've been doing.
Right.
So that's all I have to say. I want everybody to know, especially the new gentleman. What's the new gentleman's name that's on the call with us?
We got a few new folks here.
Yes, yeah. Sir. The brother right there in the black T-shirt.
That's me, Vernon.
Yes,
Vernon
sir.
from Sacramento.
Just look, keep your mind open. Try something new sometime, and don't get bogged down in the same old thing. Nothing will never change for you, man.
Absolutely.
So you with the right people. So thank you, man.
Thank you.
Words of wisdom, Dana Howard from Oakland, California. Appreciate you,
sir.
My friend. Appreciate that. Let's pop back over to the East Coast for my friend Robert Smith. Robert, who are you? Where are you at? And what you doing?
Yes, sir. Hello, Mel. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
All right. I'm Robert Smith. I'm from Washington, D.C. and electrician by trade. But before I say all this, I want to first congratulate my brother, from another mother, Brother Paul Jackson. Congratulations being a team builder.
OG. All right, it's Vernon.
And also
It's the
this company. Oh my God. Thank you, Mel, for bringing this to the United States. Thank you, Don, for bringing it to me and my brother. So I can't say enough about Mel and Don because I mean it's like I guess we were meant to be together at some point, even though we've been together before. But now I think the time is now.
Yes.
Now is now. No opportunity wasted. That's right now. Let's do this thing. I mean, it's a great product. It's a no-brainer. I mean, you can't do nothing better than take care of your health. If you take care of your health, everything else follows after that.
Right.
You ain't got to worry about nothing else because when you're feeling good and you got energy, you can do anything you put your mind to. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna give it back to you now. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Robert Smith. Rock and roll on the East Coast, There we go. All right, we're going to bring it to the tag team there. Another young lady out there, Mrs. Pamela Barrow Brooks. If you don't mind sharing a couple of thoughts, we'd love to hear from you.
I just want to thank you, Mr. Gill, and also Mr. Joseph and Ms. James. I was not looking for another opportunity, but yet I'm very grateful of this opportunity. Not only has it helped me to where my health has improved, that's the only thing I've done different. So I have to give it to the Black Living Water. And I used to sleep horribly. And since then, I sleep so much better to where when I get up throughout the day, I'm literally up. I take a nap every day for probably a year, 3 or 4 years. I come home after doing something during the day, I take a nap, and then I go throughout the day, and then I'm exhausted at night. Well, not sleeping good, I wake up and do the same thing the next day. And since drinking this water, I've been drinking it about 5 weeks. Within 2 weeks, not only have I not taken a nap throughout the day, I have energy, sustainable energy that lasts all throughout the night. And I go to sleep, my body, it goes to sleep and I sleep great. But I was able to share it with my mother. Within 24 hours, she was up cleaning and cooking. And my father said she hasn't cleaned like that in years. He said he'll never let her stop drinking the water, so they drink it. My sisters drink it. My children drink it. My grandson, he's 10. And he said, Gigi, he said, not only I usually sleep for about 4 or 5 hours, I slept 8 hours. I don't sleep for 8 hours, a 10-year-old. So many people are having benefits to where I feel is giving me life. And I want to give life to everybody else by sharing this with them. Not to mention, last thing, my husband has been having a problem with his pressure for over probably 7 years. We've been married for 9. And within the last 3 weeks, he's had the lowest pressure of his since we've been together. And the doctor congratulates him for that. So thanks so much for allowing me to share.
That is awesome. Awesome. Thank you for sharing there, Pamela. That was absolutely fantastic. Well, next, you guys, we're going to hear from the #1 income earner in the United States from last week. I don't know if he's the #1 this week. I don't know if the numbers are in, but last week he was #1. That doesn't mean that Deacon Paul Jackson's not going to pass him up next week, or maybe Mr. Dana Howard's going to pass him up next week. But last week he was #1. My buddy TJ, #1 income earner last week, probably this week, maybe not. I don't know. Or it could have been Robert Smith. It could have been Don Joseph. But last week I know you did it. Let us know who you are, where you are, why you here. Over to you, TJ.
Hey guys. This is Terrence James, Richmond, California.
Oh, you got to speak up, TJ. We can't hear you. We want to hear you.
This is, how's that? That better?
No, it might be a little bit light.
Oh, I don't know.
Try again real quick.
How's that? That better? A little
We
better?
can kind of hear you, but you're going to have to yell, I think.
Oh. Hey guys, this is Terrence James, Richmond, California. Is that better?
We can hear you. I mean, it's still really, but don't worry. Go on. Richmond, California, Terrence James.
All right. I'm out here in the beautiful city of Palo Alto right now, guys. I am so juiced. Excited about this program we're in. 5 weeks ago, a little bit more, running with my buddy, business partner, Don Joseph. We've been looking for something to do, guys, and we got it right now. Don got a call from Mr. Mel Suno about this awesome, great tasting, refreshing Black Living Water. Don said, TJ, man, this is it. And when Don said, man, Mel got something for us, I'm in, let's go. Let's run with this. Man, the water's great, refreshing, but what's more better is that I've been drinking it and I'm feeling so much better every day, sleeping better. I know I'm in the right place at the right time. I say everybody's in it right now. Lock your spot. Tell your family and friends, lock a spot. Get in where you fit in. This is the one. We're going to take this thing locally to globally. We're going around the world. We already have great leadership over in Dubai, Philippines, UK. Already, they're going back, reaching out to us, showing us the way. They're already there. So I'm going to take, as a leader that I'm to be, I'm taking this information from leaders already, learning this awesome opportunity and project that we have here. We're going to be very wealthy and healthy. I get up every morning now, guys. I just want to exercise and feel better for longevity. And I'm drinking this water because I'm older now. I know, look, I got more behind me than I have in front of me, but I'm going to enjoy my life. When Mel say, guys, living a lifestyle, he's giving us everything. God, thank you, Jesus, for Don. Thank you, Jesus, for Mel. Man, he's giving us this opportunity to change our lives. And I know the guys I see on the calls, we're at the age of retiring. If you're not already retired, why not add an extra 6, 10, 20 beyond income a month to our lives as we gonna live the rest of our lives, live a better life. I got the best partner in Don Joseph. I'm fired up. We getting paid. Mel making sure we get paid, and everything that we need, he's making it possible for us to get. He's not denied us anything yet. And I'm so appreciative of you, Mel. Thank you so much. I want to say, guys, the leadership, I got leaders that I asked to come in this business under me. And like you say, Deacon Jackson said, the ladies, well, I know I got a dynamic lady on my leg, and we're gonna have a lot more dynamic ladies to come. So Deacon Jackson, you're right. The ladies, I'll follow them. They're gonna bring the business and that's twice as nice for me. So thank you. And thank you, Mel. Thank you, Don, my partner. Thank you, everybody on this call, because I cannot get paid and I cannot be the #1 guy if y'all don't help me.
All right. Lots of love, TJ. Thank you. That was very, very, very amazing. No, that's absolutely fantastic. It's all about teamwork, folks. You know, we all work together. We're all in this together. So that's really what it's about. So the first person that actually joined in the United States, his name's Don Joseph. And just 6 weeks ago, he's just getting started like the rest of us. But he's off to an incredible start because this gentleman is just all about teamwork. And if something ain't right, he's going to help fix it. You know, he's working with the entire team, doing an incredible thing just in the first 6 weeks. I can't wait to see the next 6 weeks. So with that, take it home. Don Joseph, close it out for us. Over to you.
All right. I tell you what, I sold real estate for about 12 years. And there's a saying, it's always good when you have a win-win-win transaction. And folks, you are in a win-win-win transaction. Did you guys smell that? Did you smell that? That smells like money. Smells like money, I tell you. Hey, folks, guess what? We are going to be the very first 1-star devils. One-star devils in the United States of America. You know, my background is finances, so I calculated it out. Folks, I can't do it by myself. TJ can't do it by himself, but because of all of you guys' efforts out there, we are going to be the first devil 2 stars, the first devil 1 stars in the United States of America. And and everybody is good. Brooke, oh, hands off to Brooke. Brooke is absolutely amazing, folks. I tell you what, this young lady that we have as an administrator, executive, taking care of all our problems and issues and helping us through all the hard times, she is the one that has helped us to triumph this week. And I thank her for it. And Mel, as soon as I could, I'm gonna send her something special because you pick, Mel, you just pick winners. You just pick winners. And I'm just humble and grateful that you picked me because, you know, one thing I know for sure that I was put here for a reason, and I love helping people. And God has put me in this position so that I can show the world that we can care and love for one another and do for one another. There's no big eyes, no little U's. Our goal is to make this the most admired company on the face of the earth, folks. Listen, we got the #1 beverage and the #1 consumed product in the world is water, and we got the best water, and all we got to do is share it. You don't have to sell it. Just say, try this. I tell you what, the money comes back to you. And I'm telling you, I'm an example and a testimony. I went through something I had never dreamed that I would go through in my life. I've always been healthy. I always played sports. I've always been a leader and always achieved high. But I got hit with this sugar and it hit me. And Mel, I tell you, I didn't know what to do. I mean, it just shut me down. But this Living Black water, I'm gonna be fired up. I'm just getting started, y'all. I'm telling you what, next month, we will be huge. We will be huge. And like they say, hats off to the ladies, because the ladies are doing a wonderful job out there, Mel. I'm so excited. And like I say, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start this week like we ended it. So me and TJ, thanks to our leadership from Dubai, Mr. Pradeep, he said, now, Don, I want you guys to start the way you finish. And we did that, Mel, right out the gate, 600 in volume, not even, just easy, easy. And that's what we're gonna do this week, and we're gonna double what we got this week. So folks, listen, win, win, win. You don't need to go nowhere. Just park right here and just, you're gonna have the best life with the best people. Thank you, Mel, back to you.
Thank you, Don. Appreciate you wrapping up with that. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. It is life-changing. What I share with everybody, you know, brand new looking and everything else, let the person introduce you know A, B, or C. Really, really, really though, no matter what, everybody needs this water. It's the best water on the planet. It's the best thing, in my opinion, for your health. My kids are on it, my father's on it, my family's on it, and they're gonna stay on it because it does what it says it does, and the results are real. Financial results, we're on our 3rd payday, and before you know it, it'll be our 30th payday real quick, right? And so don't miss out on the financial situation that's transpiring. So with that, Mel Gill signing off for now. We'll see you at the next event. Bye-bye, everybody. And thanks everybody for sharing. You know, I call on people randomly, and I know some people are scared or embarrassed or nervous, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you for sharing your passion and your love. So thanks everybody. Have a good evening. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Remember, make the phone calls for tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Huh?
Tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Congratulations, Miss Antioch. Congratulations. Awesome job.
Thank you, and congratulations to all the new team builders.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Marcia Barrows, tell Mel, not Brooks, Barrow.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey, Don, give me a call, Don.
All right.
All right, give me a call, man.
Oh, man, awesome job.